Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy again. Y'all shows one. It's probably my last video of the night. Just want to get in 8 and 9. Well, this is 9 because they're pretty short video. I mean, pretty short chapters. So I'm going to go ahead and get it started. Alright. And AHAYAH spake to Moshe in the wilderness of Sinai in the first month of the second year, after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, Let the children of Yasharallah also keep the Passover at its appointed season. And see here, we always kept the Passover. Throughout the Bible, you never see Easter, you never see Christmas, you never see Columbus Day. You never see any of these idiotic things. We kept the Passover at its appointed season. In the 14th day of this month at even, ye shall keep it in his appointed season, according to all the rites of it, all the instructions of it. And according to all the ceremonies thereof shall ye keep it. We're supposed to keep the Passover, man. Nowhere in the Bible says anything about Easter or anything like that. We're supposed to keep the Passover. And they kept the Passover on the 14th day of the first month at even in the wilderness of Sinai, according to all that AHAYAH commanded Moshe. So did the children of Yasharallah. See, that's what we're supposed to keep. You know, right now I'm in the book of Numbers. I know I got a long way to go, but from what I've read so far, none of these other pagan holidays are even in here. You know what I'm saying? And there were certain men who were defiled by the dead body of a man, that they could not keep the Passover on that day. And they came before Moshe and before Aaron on that day. And those men said unto him, We are defiled by the dead body of a man. And they had to bury a man. But according, with Israelites, you wasn't allowed to even touch a dead carcass. So let's see what happened. Wherefore are we kept back, that we may not offer an offering of AHAYAH in his appointed season among the children of Yasharallah? And Moshe said unto them, Stand still, and I will hear what AHAYAH will command concerning you. And AHAYAH spake unto Moshe, saying, Speak unto the children of Yasharallah, saying, If any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto AHAYAH. The 14th day of the second month at even they shall keep it, and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They shall leave none of it until the morning, nor break any bone of it. According to all the ordinances of the Passover, they shall keep it. So let's get this right. Verse 5 says, And they kept the Passover in the 14th day of the first month. Verse 10 says, Speaking to the children of Yasharallah, saying, If any man of you or your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto AHAYAH. The 14th day of the second month at even they shall keep it, and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They shall leave none of it until the morning, nor break any bone of it. According to all the ordinances of the Passover they shall keep. And this is an interesting chapter. I talk among the Israelite community a lot, and I never have even heard of, like, if you happen to not, if you be unclean in this during the Passover, you can actually, it's like a makeup Passover here. But the man that is clean and is not in journey and forbear to keep the Passover, even the same soul shall be cut off from his people, because he brought not the offering of AHAYAH in its appointed season, that man shall bear his sin. So the Most High is saying, if you don't have an excuse, I mean, you have no excuse if you're healthy, you're not in a journey, and you haven't touched a dead body or anything like that. And if a stranger shall sojourn among you, and will keep the Passover unto AHAYAH, according to the ordinance of the Passover, and according to the manner thereof, so shall he do. Ye shall have one ordinance, both for the stranger and for him that was born in the land. So it's two different ordinances. Although these strangers can be accepted into Yasharallah, they're never really fully part of, because it's an inheritance. You know what I'm saying? It's something that was given to our people. You know, as being the spiritual people, you know, of the Most High, peculiar people. But these people can join in with us if they want to accept the law, statutes, and commandments. But you know, they have their place too. And on that day, the tabernacle was reared up. The cloud covered the tabernacle, namely the tent of the testimony. And at even there was upon the tabernacle, as it were, the appearance of fire unto the morning. He always showing up as fire, man. Always this flaming fire. So it was always the cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire by night. There was a cloud by day, and at nighttime it looked like fire. And when the cloud was taken up from the tabernacle, then after that, the children of Yasharallah journeyed, and in the place where the cloud abode, there the children of Yasharallah pitched their tents. At the commandment of AHAYAH, the children of Yasharallah journeyed, and at the commandment of AHAYAH they pitched. As long as the cloud abode upon the tabernacle, they rested in the tents. And when the cloud tarried along upon the tabernacle many days, then the children of Yasharallah kept the charge of AHAYAH and journeyed not. And so it was, when the cloud was a few days upon the tabernacle, according to the commandment of AHAYAH, they abode in their tents, and according to the commandment of AHAYAH, they journeyed. And so it was, when the cloud abode from evening unto the morning, and that the cloud was taken up in the morning, then they journeyed. So when it lifted up, they journeyed. But when it tarried alongside the tabernacle, they stayed. And that the cloud was taken up in the morning, they journeyed. Whether it was by day or by night that the cloud was taken up, they journeyed. Or whether it were 2 days, or a month, or a year, that the cloud tarried upon the tabernacle, remaining thereon, the children of Yasharallah abode in their tents and journeyed not. But when it was taken up, they journeyed. At the commandment of AHAYAH, they rested in the tents. And at the commandment of AHAYAH, they journeyed. They kept the charge of AHAYAH at the commandment of AHAYAH by the hand of Moshe. This is a very beautiful chapter right here. What it tells me is that we as a people, we had the Most High journeying with us, man. As we was traveling, he was like our navigator. He, you know, when he rested there by the tabernacle, we came in our tents. When he floated above in the cloud, we journeyed. So he was actually leading us. Moshe was the leader, but the Most High ultimately was the shepherd of it all. He was taking us along with us. Isn't that amazing, man? He was leading us. He was leading us to this land, man. That is awesome. Alright, well, this is your boy, Yash Chosen One. I'll get back at you on chapter 10 on the next video. Love you. Shalom.